So Imavov has beaten Brenden Allen, and yes, decent fight to be fair, except for the first round. I thought the second and third round were pretty entertaining, though. To be fair, Imavov definitely the well-deserved winner in that fight. 100% he is. I've seen both guys getting quite a bit of criticism. I thought Imavov wasn't overly bad, to be fair, as people are making out. I thought it was a decent performance from Imavov. I think we've seen better from him, though, definitely, but it wasn't an awful performance like people are making out. I mean, yes, I think the reason why probably most people are criticizing him is because he did call out DDP after the fight, and let's be real, he doesn't deserve a shot against Du Plessis. Yeah, he doesn't at all. It's either Strickland. Well, Strickland should get the next shot. Then after him, if whoever wins out of Strickland, then DDP should fight the winner of Whittaker and Chimaev. Then possibly we talk about Imavov getting a possible opportunity. As of now, he still needs 2 more wins or something beforehand, though. I don't think beating Brenden Allen gets you a title shot. That's my opinion. But yeah, first round, it was not great whatsoever. 10-9 to Brenden Allen. Allen just laying on top of Imavov the whole time. And he'll probably look back at that and be pretty disheartened with that first round, Brenden Allen, because, you know, he got a lot of control time, over 4 minutes of control time, Brenden Allen, in that first round. And, you know, just did nothing the whole time, laying on top of Imavov. You know, was changing positions a few times, though, Brenden Allen, in that first round when he had control of Imavov. But other than that, he didn't really do much, to be fair. And, you know, even before just going out into the second round, Herb Dean had to have a word with Brenden Allen, telling him he had to do more in that position. But, yeah, luckily for that, Brenden Allen wasn't able to get Imavov in that position again, because if he did, we would have been in for such a boring fight. But the last 2 rounds were pretty decent, to be fair. Allen was, you know, going for quite a few takedowns in that second round, especially, but Imavov was able to put a stop to them and, you know, get some good, you know, ground offense of his own going in that second round, which was good to see. You know, landing quite a bit of damaging punches on the ground as well, Imavov, in that second round, and was pretty dominant, to be fair. And, you know, they had a few exchanges on the feet as well, which Imavov was getting the better of all the time. Brenden Allen landed a few decent shots, but Imavov definitely landed the more shots and, you know, definitely landed the more impactful and I can't get my bloody words out. More impactful and damaging shots as well on Brenden Allen. So Imavov definitely gets that second round. Last round, there's a bit of ground action from both guys, but let's be real, most of the round was on the feet, and Imavov was getting the better of every single exchange. And to be fair, Brenden Allen did show a good heart and a good chin, but Brenden Allen just doesn't really have great IQ, in my opinion. His fight IQ isn't great, in my opinion. And Imavov was definitely good at being able to push him back on the feet, dominate, mix up his shots quite well. I thought Imavov was pretty good at that, in my opinion. So, yeah, he was mixing up his shots well, pushing Allen back, and, you know, he was good at eventually being able to stuff those takedowns. I mean, I think eventually Brenden Allen just made them bloody, like, way too predictable. Imavov was expecting them and, you know, managed to make a few changes after that first round and, you know, didn't make the same mistakes. And that was good from Imavov. He was able to adjust his game. So I think, you know, that needs more credit, in my opinion. He was able to adjust more after that first round and eventually was able to get his own game going and was able to, you know, dominate the last 2 rounds, in my opinion. So, yeah, overall, I don't think it was an awful performance from Imavov whatsoever. What should be next for both guys is the next question, of course. Yeah, no title shot for Imavov. I think for Brenden Allen, I mean, possibly like a Paulo Costa fight, something like that. Imavov, I think this is an interesting one. Possibly Marvin Vettori for Imavov, or I don't know. It's a tough one, in my opinion. It is a tough one. Possibly, I don't know. It's an interesting one where, you know, he wants to possibly build up these rankings. I don't know. I mean, could he take Izzy next? I mean, that could be an interesting one for Imavov. If Izzy's to come back, that could be an interesting one. Or possibly Imavov could take the loser of Whittaker and Chimaev, or possibly even the winner before, if they want to keep active before a possible title shot against winner of Strickland and Duplessis. That could be possible. It's interesting, in my opinion. It's very interesting. But yeah, Imavov currently number 4. I doubt he's going to move up in the rankings, to be fair. Unless they do mix it about and possibly put Whittaker number 2, Imavov number 3, then move Izzy all the way down to 4 or something. That's what the UFC could. I doubt they'd move Izzy down, though. I just think they favour him a bit too much, to be fair, though. But yeah, overall, yeah, Imavov was good. He was really, putting in some good damaging shots there on the ground and on the feet, and was putting in a decent shot selection as well throughout. So overall, I thought he was decent from Imavov at all, and I think the overall reaction of the criticism from him is that he did call out Duplessis at the end. But I mean, yeah, I guess his gas tank is a little questionable. I don't know. It's an interesting one, but I still think Imavov's definitely a real top guy, and can give and can cause a lot of guys some problems, in my opinion. I think he is a good fighter, and there are things he does need to adjust in his game, though, definitely. But he's near the top of the division. I think the criticism's a little bit over the top, but in my opinion, overall. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, Keels, and speak to you.